welcome back to another episode of
Let's Get Spooky.
I'm Leanna Vamp.
I'm AJ.
And I'm Ashley.
And today we are introducing all of our, well, it's technically summertime still, but for us that means we're
children.
For us that means we're going to talk about Halloween stuff, why that's relevant. I don't know.
It's relevant because Vaughn's put out Halloween stuff today and it makes it
Vaughn's
relevant.
did? Okay.
Yeah, it
Oh,
did.
okay.
So once Vaughn's,
Best believe I was there at 8 a.m.
what did they put out?
They put out these little signs that say like spooky and they light up, and then they put out all of their candle
They do little planter too things,
They have
right?
planters, but they have like those glass things you put candles in, and if you want you can put plants in, but like who does that? So
Like a terrarium?
yeah.
No, like the little holders, like
Yeah,
it'll
holders.
be a pumpkin or
You
a
can,
ghost.
yeah, you can get festive. And
So officially, apparently, when Vaughn's puts the Halloween stuff out, it is officially Halloween time, according to Ashley.
apparently, in Hollywood it is.
And because we can't get pumpkins, and it's summertime, we're gonna attempt to carve watermelons. Watermelons.
Like Post Malone. I should have done a Post Malone watermelon.
Can you imagine trying to do his little face tattoos?
I don't think that's possible.
What
You
does
have to
it
draw
say?
them on.
Stay tired.
Stay time.
Stay tired.
Always tired.
Always tired. That's a fact.
Are we doing this right now?
Well, we're gonna attempt to do two things at once, which
Because I haven't
we'll see
built
how-
a relationship yet with mine.
You can caress your pumpkin while we reminisce. We're gonna talk about some
Reminisce.
Reminisce about Evanescence.
I'm losing my train of thought. We're going to talk about our favorite Halloween memories, and then what our Halloween plans are for this saddest year ever, 2020.
Even though
2020
it's a
vision actually
Saturday.
means nothing.
It's on a Saturday this year, and it's sad.
Doesn't matter.
Well, so
Saturday.
Saturday.
so let's go back.
ideas.
Let's go back to the happiest times that we've had, Halloween memories. Ashley, you start of your favorite. No pressure. Your favorite Halloween pastimes.
Wait, did you get to celebrate Halloween?
Last
What?
year?
No, when you were younger.
Kind of. Like it was very like rated G. Like, is there anything under rated G? Is it like rated
E
like
for everyone.
yeah?
Wait, no,
So-
wait. That's video games.
I was like, yeah, E for everyone.
everyone. No, it was like if there's anything under rated G, my Halloweens were rated G, and I tried to bring them up to PG-13, but it never worked.
Like in what sense? Like in the costume sense? In
the costume, the basic morale of my intentions of being like, let's set things on fire. Like,
Oh.
they were like, no, just get your candy and come home by
Well,
respectful
I mean,
hour.
I like that setting things on fire was a thought of yours because I
We had a lot of bushes, and I was like, these aren't all needed.
I mean,
Come on, guys.
so you did celebrate it, but just like low key.
It was like, I never got to pick my costumes really until I was about like 13.
Did you have to do like Bible costumes?
I'm trying to think because I think I
I have so many questions. I'm sorry.
was like generic things. Like I remember I was like a pumpkin. I was a M&M. I was a.
Wait, you were Eminem or
I was.
an Eminem?
that doesn't
I
seem
was Slim Shady. No, I was.
that doesn't seem like the church would
you
approve
shave
that.
your-
I was a chocolate ball of gut and glory.
Wait, what color? Eminem.
Green.
Oh yeah, naturally.
So
Green.
yeah, that was exciting. And then I didn't really have any great memories because which sounds really sad. But I remember my dad would pull us on a tractor, and then we
That
were
sounds
we were
fun.
on the
That's super cute.
But these motherfuckers were giving us toothbrushes in the neighborhood, and I was not about it. I was like, I want a snack. I want a crispy boy, Reese's peanut butter cup. Dude,
Sorry, I just stabbed my
we
thumb.
just
It's fine.
started.
I know. I'm sorry. Be
So
quiet.
yeah, like I didn't have to dress up as Jesus, thankfully, but I don't really have any great memories until I moved to Seattle. So it was like, I was a sad child, but I respected the Halloween nature.
Favorite costume when you were able to like finally choose your costume. I know we kind of talked about this in a long episode. a long time ago.
because my one favorite costume turned into my identity for like 2 years, which was Lady Gaga. So I was Lady Gaga, and then I went to college, and I was like, why don't I just wear this spiked bra to class, because it's actually really comfortable.
What Lady Gaga costume? So
It was like when she had the blonde hair, and she was like the poker
bow?
face, and like the yellow with the Mickey Mouse shit. Like I was very like the heelless shoes.
Oh, the crazy shoes.
I was like,
I had some of those.
I went hardcore hoe. I'm not gonna lie, but like in visibility, not in intent. So yeah, that was like my favorite Halloween costume, because I just,
So we're laughing only because that's not great. Mine isn't great either. I already stabbed myself once.
he looks like a bowling ball.
I honestly, when we were talking about this, we're like, it'll be a great idea. We'll carve watermelons. And then we're going to set up and we're like, what do we do with our microphones? And how do we do this?
Literally can't talk with it until I.
The audio is going to be beautiful. Actually, mine looks really good right now. So fuck you guys, because I'm multitasking.
My one triangle eye is really good. The one I stabbed
I
myself.
didn't even use my power tool.
We gave her a power tool, and then she said she was going to use it the whole time. And
Well,
we said
because
no.
I was saying an epic saga about my childhood. So I would like to pass the baton to someone else who has a childhood memory. AJ, do you have anything to give us?
Because we talked about this in a previous episode, AJ. I don't think we
Yeah.
kind of got your favorite
barely.
Halloween memory, but we didn't get real deep into your childhood
let's slap
Halloween
in
history.
there, shall we? Let's slap it hard.
Don't stab yourself though.
I won't.
Yeah, get that, like, point it this way. Thank you.
My.
Ash was afraid for her safety.
I think I told the story of when I split my head open.
Oh, yes.
When I was Snow White, so I won't bore you with that story again. But like growing up,
The sound.
sorry, this is gonna be so
better?
great. But my dad and my stepmom used to throw like these really awesome Halloween parties, and there would be like games.
They were gonna
and
say
bobbing
gangs.
for-
I was like,
they were like games
There was
and
gang
stuff.
fights in the neighborhood.
We like those.
They had like
Oh, bobbing for apples.
bobbing for apples,
So
and
you've
like
done
the
that.
weird thing where like you hang a Hostess donut from a string.
That's my favorite
And then you
game.
have to try to eat it with your hands behind
I
your
love
back.
that game.
What?
You've never
Oh my
tried
God,
that?
no.
Dude,
I love
look
that
like
is
a
the best
straight
game
dum-dum.
ever.
Yeah, you hang a like one of those like white
Like the
Hostess
mini donuts?
the mini donuts from a string,
Love
and you
those.
try to eat it with your
It
hands
basically
behind your
makes you
back.
look like a dumbass.
Yeah, you look
You're like
really
a chicken
dumb.
with your arms cut off.
Yeah, that's the saying.
Whatever.
With your head, arms,
You gotta have
same
your head
thing.
to eat. So I'm thinking about the next
Oh.
appendage here.
I really just messed up.
Because
the
you're
nose.
literally like this. You're like,
That's real great.
For those of you just listening, you're gonna have to watch
I know.
because you
I feel
can't
so bad that you didn't see what just
Yeah.
happened.
understand. I've never done that. I bob for apples, which I feel is equally as difficult. Like depending on how
Yeah.
big the bucket is.
And if the apples have stems, because if they don't, because if they do, you could just grab it by the stem.
Yeah, I think honestly a lot of those games are just to make you look stupid.
Yeah.
But just for the people there, because that was before like cell phone cameras where people were
no one
recording
was
everything.
really they would take photos, but it was like film photos.
I
You
don't
didn't
want to
get
see
them for
my
a few
photos.
weeks.
Probably
Look at how
looks
cute
crazy.
my eyes
Wonder
and
if mine
well,
tastes
it's
good.
very close together.
It's
but,
cute.
you know.
It's way better than this.
I think I ate a piece that I wasn't supposed to eat.
The rind.
Yeah.
So we
The rind? What are you, from the 19th century?
That's
Please
what it's
don't-
called.
Please disassociate.
She's having a stroke. It's fine. From time to time that happens.
fuck
we just ignore.
The reset.
Oh, well, at least my pumpkin looks like someone. So fuck off.
Mine is looking like
It's a
something.
watermelon.
Mine looks like a watermelon.
She's referring to her notes, her photo.
Well,
I would say, so what was your favorite, do you have like a favorite Halloween in general? I know not necessarily like a memory, but like a favorite year of events or a favorite time that you can remember?
This year was going to be the best because this year was going to be my first time going to Midsummer Scream.
I know, which was...
And then I wanted to go to Florida and do like Universal like Horror Nights over
Yeah.
there because I heard it's like a million times better than this
jam.
one. And now I can't do that. So
this whole year pooped the deck.
it
so
for
to
sure
speak.
pooped the deck.
It reverse slapped.
this year does not slap. I can
It
tell you that much.
spanked.
It diarrheaed the deck, and it's going to be clean up on aisle deck for quite some time. My favorite year was last year Ashley and I were talking about this earlier. Our Halloween season was from September 12th
to November
till like basically it was 2 months
Christmas,
long.
essentially.
It just never ended. But we started off with the Halloween Horror Nights media night here.
Yes.
And then actually mine started a little bit earlier. It started in August. I hosted a thing with Not Scary Farm. It's like their announcement event. So mine was like 2 months and a week long. And we did everything on this coast. And then we went to the East Coast. We did Horror Nights. We did Disney. We went to Salem. We rented a van and then road tripped through Connecticut and Pennsylvania. We did a bunch of haunts. So much stuff. And I actually like looked up all the things we did and then all of those same events this year, and literally everything's canceled.
Everything's canceled, and now we just have to figure out how to bring the same zest into our lives without being pessimistic buttholes.
Well, the only thing that technically hasn't, Universal has canceled, Disney has canceled on both coasts. The only thing that is not officially canceled, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be canceled, is Knott's. There's
Knott's
been no
is canceled.
Well, there's no like official Halloween like announcement.
I thought they did that.
I checked before, unless they did it somewhere else, but I checked on their accounts and people are asking like, please don't let it be canceled, but they haven't officially announced, whereas everyone else has officially like on their pages have a thing saying like, unfortunately, we have to cancel.
For fuck's sake, you guys, you got to let us know. We have our hopes up for nothing.
I just totally messed up. I have one job.
So my favorite year was last year, obviously, because I did the most things.
I'm done.
Well, do more. I really liked how many things I was able to squeeze in, and I felt like my first year in LA, I was just doing things to do things. And then like the second year, I was like, oh, like I can actually do things I want to do and not just feel obligated to be like going to these dumb Halloween parties. So last year was litty titty.
We literally did something like
we did so many things
every other day.
I remember because I was working in Santa Monica and like it would take me 2 hours to get back to Hollywood, and I was like, I'm just gonna give no fucks because I just want to go to Halloween parties. I don't care about my job anymore.
Every time I'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Can
and I'm
you
like,
meet
well,
me at this
I'm kind
thing?
of working, but like I don't have to.
But I could leave.
That's what vacation time is for.
I would say that I think my favorite part, like I love doing the Knott's and the Universal. I would say this Universal would have been Cameron and I's 14th.
Oh, that's cute as shit.
year.
Wow.
Congrats, guys. Slap that.
That slaps.
Slaps hard.
So they're trying to convince me that the term slaps is a thing that people say. And I really,
This Chipotle slaps.
I've never heard anyone say that. And
The Halloween soundtrack
We're gonna
slaps.
get hold. What is it? Destroyed in the comments. I don't know what the kids say.
no,
anymore.
but if you guys are hip to it, then people are going to be like, yeah, what
Yeah.
happened?
We're hip
What
to
happened?
it.
Just Leanna, look over at the comments, the live comments.
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, yeah, this episode
I think
slaps.
that's not a thing, but
Everyone.
you know,
Literally
if,
everyone.
If it's a good thing
slaps
and you
like
say
a
that,
slapjack on a Saturday morning, baby.
These pancakes slap. This French toast slaps.
This Denny's 2 for 1.
we all disagree.
It
with
slaps,
this.
but then it slaps you in the ass 2 hours later. Let's not lie.
It slaps out of it.
Taco Bell slaps.
I don't agree. I don't think that's a term that the kids are
Halloween.
using.
Oh my god, did I lose my head?
Yeah.
Your top?
It's gone.
Your tippity topper?
I need a.
I really thought this was going to take a lot longer, but
Maybe we should have scraped the
so
incidents.
We pre-scraped.
we decided at the beginning that doing the aggressive
scraping,
the scraping
of
and the top
guts out.
remover and the guts is probably not the best thing to do on camera because the whole camera's about to fall down. Because Cameron's
I
trying
wish
to.
you guys could see this.
Dark Lord is
Dark
picking
Lord
up
is,
Melling's heads.
Crawling on the floor.
You guys just aren't artistic enough. Mine's gonna take the whole episode.
I'm done. We
I
gutted
did
him
something
before.
too easy.
Let me see yours. Oh,
Mine's
you know,
getting there.
it would be better. He just has a little dent right here. So
Don't we all?
He's making a face like a weird.
mine came out okay, but I feel like his face is really, his eyes are too close together.
What's
but, you
yours?
know,
Let me see.
get those little fangs.
Guys,
Cute.
we gotta do some Jack.
Oh, you're getting like, we were
Look
looking.
at these like
I'm artistic.
Lines and everything.
What else could I do to mine?
I didn't even use my power tools yet. Are you kidding me?
No, don't use your power tool. She's been dying to use that battery operated.
I'm a dentist. Oh, it only goes up.
It only goes one way.
I gotta go down.
I mean, it works. It
that
works
go?
really good.
I don't
But
like this.
AJ was in charge of cutting the heads off and then scooping them out. And we had an unfortunate watermelon gut accident where literally watermelon juice, it's like on the ceiling. I don't even understand
There's like
how.
still
I don't know what
watermelon
happened
pieces
there.
on the floor.
That is not my favorite Halloween.
well, if someone would
experience.
pick up the pace and give us a pumpkin farm.
Yeah.
you
So
guys.
ultimately, we would love to be carving pumpkins right now, but we take what we can get.
But
And
what we take right now is ceramic pumpkins in stores, which are actually coming out right now, which I'm very excited about because it's July 31st.
31st.
Oh, my watch is
Which will probably be like August 7th by the time this comes out
grab
or
napkins.
something.
But yeah, all the Halloween things are starting to come out. But I honestly feel like this whole situation has also affected that because I do remember last year, like beginning of July, stores had like the good
No one
stuff.
has stock anymore.
No one has anything.
I was really excited because 2 weeks ago I treated myself because I haven't been out in a while. I was like, I'm going to go to Glendale, which oddly is a treat for me. I'm going to go to Glendale. And
Go
I was
outside
like,
and go to Glendale.
I'm gonna
Glendale
go-
Galleria?
I'm going to go to the Glendale Galleria. So I went to the Glendale Galleria. It wasn't really open, but the Cheesecake Factory was open. So I was like, yes, that's cool.
Cheesecake Factory slaps.
It slaps hard
Guys.
in my colon.
It doesn't slap.
Slaps me in the ass. So anyways, Home Goods was open. I haven't been to Home Goods since January. Like I really have not been in there.
But
and
it's
I was-
not good though. There's like
there's
not
nothing-
anything
there's
in there.
no stock. There's
Well-
like I don't know. It just made me sad where I was just like, this brought me so much joy as a 28-year-old senile adult to
go buy a candle.
to buy black dish towels that say, "Hey, you're a fucking Wiccan." Yeah, and they don't even have them. Like
They don't. And I think what happened is obviously they weren't getting their stock in. So when they did open and everyone, literally there was lines at Home Goods. Like
Oh my
old
gosh.
ladies were in lines and I'm guilty
Ladies on
because
ladies.
I went into that line. It moved very quickly, but there was long ass lines for weeks because people were like so just cooped up and they're like, I don't
Yeah.
care what I'm going to get. I'm going to buy some stupid candle or some dish towel because I just need to go outside. But I would say after like a couple weeks, it all dried up. Like there was nothing, the shelves were starting to be empty. And I don't know if you've ever been to Home Goods. The shelves are never empty in Home Goods, no matter at what time of year you go. There's like so much shit that you have to be careful you're not going to break something. Wait, are you
I
done
don't
already?
yeah, I was just showing
See,
people.
you said it was going to take a long time.
Well, art takes 21 minutes apparently.
Less than that.
Not
We were 4
17.
minutes in, remember?
we should have got more
speed.
watermelons.
Wait, where's your other melon?
Wait, doesn't he have two little lines under his eyes or just one?
Just one. He's kind of like he's
squinty?
like from LA where he has one eye that's like droopier and then you get Botox and then it
Pump it up. But
They're
the
both-
Botox places are
yeah.
closed, so
Yeah,
he only
so
has.
this is him
Not all
after.
of them.
Oh, we didn't get little things to put in them.
Oh, we need little candles.
Candles.
Well, look at these little motherfuckers, but that would get juicy.
Who wins?
Me.
Dark Lord is rating us. Give us scores.
I mean, Ashley got pretty tick.
So what does that mean? She wins?
I win. What do I get?
You all win.
Do I get a slap?
yay.
There's
No.
no losers here.
What do we win?
Everyone gets a piece
How
of plastic.
PG of you.
We get to clean this mess up after we're done.
gonna put
Okay.
this on my patio.
So because everything's canceled, and what it would be your ideal Halloween?
You know what I really want to do? Like, I want to take like 10 people who have been tested for COVID and I got negative, and I want to like find someone who has a backyard.
That's part of the invite on the
Probably
email
on 10.
invite.
It's like your ticket in is like it's like the Willy Wonka thing, and they're like negative, and
So
you,
they have to get their shots.
Yep, they gotta get their shots, they gotta get the passport, all that shit. So one of those 10 people, they have to have a backyard. They could be,
Wait, they're invited to the party, but
So
one of them has to
one of the
host.
One of them has
requirements
to have
is
a
you
back-
have to
yeah.
have a
Gotta
backyard.
have a
Because we're
backyard.
using their backyard.
Got a slap.
Got it.
So, and I would say like make like a mini, like, cause we can't go to like Hollywood Horror Nights. We can't do all these things. Like make like a mini like little festival where like there's like a
We have a
little
haunt, like a mini maze.
there's like a little
Yeah, do a little
projection
haunt.
screen where you can like watch a movie, and then there's like a dart booth where you can throw darts at someone you fucking hate, and you get to pick the photo and you get to print
Oh,
it
I
out.
thought you meant like a person. I was
No, like
Oh,
you-
I thought it was a person too. I was like,
then you
wow,
can like
how do
wear a
you
weird
make
costume,
that person
and then
show
there's
up?
like a hallway, and you're like, is the hallway to snacks? And then like you get the opportunity to like jump out and scare people. But it's only 10 people, so it dies really quick. But there's like a haunt.
So it's a mini Halloween party
Yeah.
with a
Yeah.
haunt,
Yeah.
like all the things you would
It gets
want.
really
but
old
Is there
after
a
like
hayride?
2 hours. Well,
There's like a wagon.
Is there
with
a
bale of
wagon?
hay and you
well,
just
on
sit it.
Facebook Marketplace, there is a wagon available. I did look at it because I was like, do I get a car or do I get a big wheel or do I get a wagon? Because
wagon.
the big wheel looks really nice right now.
Big wheels are fun, but I feel like you're too long for a big wheel. Your legs are too long for that.
Your knees would be up by your
Yeah.
ears.
And also, there's no
Sounds
coverage and there's sun outside, so that's
Yeah.
not ideal.
But anyways, like I'd have like a little backyard thing, and then we would just like
Anyways.
have a campfire, and then the s'mores. If everyone had like no dietary restrictions, we would have proper s'mores, and then you know.
I feel like
So,
this
I was gonna say,
invite
I'm
would be
pretty
like
sure-
an essay. It's like 3 pages with like
it's like the
requirements.
McCaney
Yes.
Manor where you like have to agree to all these things. It's like you have to have no dietary restrictions. You have to be negative for that. You have to give like a can of dog food, and you have to like show up in a weird onesie.
Wait, dietary. That means Leanna
I
can't,
can't go. I have dietary restrictions. I can eat s'mores.
Okay, you're good.
Okay.
She can't have popcorn.
Is there going to be like there's a checklist? So to this Halloween party, there's a checklist. You have,
Yeah.
you have to RSVP. You have to get like cleared
And
by
you gotta like my Spotify playlist.
the council to enter the backyard. That could or could not be your backyard
Yeah.
that we are using.
Do you have a
So-
backyard?
I do have a backyard.
well, there you go. Bring your watermelon.
We'll be watching you.
AJ, what's your ideal Halloween? Or what would, if you could do anything, what would it be besides events?
I don't know. I mean, the last year was the first year that we actually had trick-or-treaters, which is actually really cool. Since
That
we
was
were
the first
actually
year
in
you
a
were-
house
you were
in LA.
in LA,
since,
yeah.
Well, yeah, since moving back from San Francisco. So that was really cool. So I think that's really cool. I keep saying that's really cool. I'm stuck in a loop here.
I think what's tough is it just feels like
I just
there's
don't
no
know
hope.
what you can do because,
Right.
like, who knows if kids will trick or treat this year? And
Everyone will
you
be
just
in a
kind of have to like
mask.
sit at home and watch movies, which is fine because I love watching movies. Or maybe like if you do like the drive-in and stuff like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
I
those
wish
have
they
been
would
kinda
do
coming
like a
back.
haunted drive-in where like say they had like Halloween playing and then there was a Michael Myers walking around and then during the scary parts he'd like smack your car. He'd
Oh, that'd be
slap
your
cool.
windows.
Yeah.
Slap-
Like
got
it
you.
would be cool to have like an interactive drive-in or something.
That'd be cool.
there's a couple around here, and I feel like things like that are coming back. Which
Oh yeah,
a lot of
and they sell out super quick, which I'm actually really sad about because they post. I forgot which one it was, but one of the drive-in theaters or that they're doing the drive-in movies around here, they were doing Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream
same night.
same night, double feature,
wow.
and it's sold out in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
And those are like literally like two of my all-time favorite movies, and I'm just
It's like
like
Sinespia, but like
Yeah.
smaller, and you're like, damn, this is even worse.
Well, I hope what happens is it encourages more places to offer things like that, like places that would like Sinespia and other things that would be like in locations where a lot of people would be there, like to adapt the way they do things and make it so that
Yeah.
it's safe and people can go. Because ultimately, people are going to be looking for things to do. And like for me, I was thinking, I'm like, what could I do where I wouldn't be around people? And it would still feel like Halloween. And so last year we did an East Coast trip, and I'm like, what if we just go to the East Coast, we rent a van, and we like go to a bunch of cemeteries? Because technically you're around people, but they're dead.
They're dead, so it's
all
fine.
There's no passing anything around. But then you think about that, like, are those things going to be open?
Yeah.
Are they going to allow people? or are they
Cemeteries
just-
are always open, I feel like.
even right now.
I think so.
I mean, I'd hope so, but
Literally, someone got stabbed yesterday in the cemetery near me. Or they got like attacked, so they're open.
But were they open like hours operating
Someone was
hours?
walking having a peaceful time and someone got messed up. So I think there is an opportunity to go into them.
And I probably don't want to go to that cemetery.
Yeah, I don't think I
And-
wanna
And to
be-
be fair, a lot of like the East Coast ones, a lot of the ones around here, they're gated.
Yeah.
And a lot of
They're
the ones like
fancy.
in the middle of nowhere, East Coast, it's just kind of like open. You can just walk into it, or there is a gate, but it's not like anything that's really going to keep anyone out. So that would be amazing. But then that does involve getting to the East Coast,
Yeah.
which involves
And then
flying.
you travel. Well, you could literally drive.
Yeah, but that's long.
Not really.
That's so long.
How long does that take?
Days.
19 hours if you're speedy.
2 days. That's a long time.
A lot of driving.
Not if you're living in quarantine.
Yeah, I
Been
mean,
in quarantine for 4 months. 2 days is
yeah,
nothing.
No, I know. I just want instant. I just want to be there.
Think of how many antique stores
That's
you
true.
could like
you could
hit.
stop.
Can we
at
go
all
by
these-
the
There's
banana
Texas,
museum?
Yeah, bananas.
We could.
Maybe there's a
stop.
Seminole museum.
The biggest
Fuck.
ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could do like fun things or stop at haunted locations. Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
But like, I think about road trips
Sedona.
too, and I think about all the things that, like, when I want to do a road trip, I have my list of things that I want to do, and I think I would be heartbroken if, like, as you get to those
not
locations,
open.
you're like,
You
okay,
can't.
you can't do that. Okay,
Yeah.
you can't do that, and you're having to
But
constantly.
then maybe it's a challenge to find other things.
yeah,
To like
yeah.
aimlessly wander and be like, well, that's a cool thing. Like
I think what it is we've set the bar. Last year set the bar like
so high.
so literally tippy top high. We were doing something almost every day, and they were all like really fun, substantial things. That it's like nothing will compare, and it's sad. It's like super sad, and as adults, it's like, yeah, it's sad. We'll get over it, but I feel really bad for kids.
Yeah.
Like Halloween is such. Literally, as a child, it was the thing I looked forward to all year long. So for that to be taken away is like,
You know what we could do? I was just thinking of this. You know that parking lot across from me? It's conveniently empty all the time. We could just like have a giant speaker and have like a dance party, and everyone is in a different
in a parking spot.
Yeah.
Parking spot.
Yeah.
So you're in your own zones. You're just like the Monster Mash, and like
That would be
everyone's
amazing.
There's no, there's no making out. There's no hugs, but we all have our
There's
own.
no-
and then
what did
and
they
then
call that
when
in
someone,
the olden times when people would dance too close? They had
Oh,
a
keep the
chaperone.
You have
Holy-
to keep room for Jesus.
the Holy
Yeah.
Ghost. Yeah, I remember that well. And then when someone was dancing really good, the DJ would like throw a candy bar at them. Be like, this one's for you. But
Who's
with
the
a-
DJ? Are you
with
the
a glove.
DJ?
DJ Ashley.
DJ Ashley. Okay, I get behind that. DJ Von Helsing.
Yeah, man. She's gonna spin those beats like it's nobody's business.
And are we giving
slapping
her on fun size or full size?
full size, baby?
Okay.
It's the end of the year.
Who's
I
our
got
sponsor?
no money to give.
Who's our
Toothbrushes.
sponsor?
Me.
Okay.
Wow.
Snickers.
Everyone's
Snickers.
invited.
Full-size Snickers to
Snicker.
Ashley's parking lot Halloween bash.
What about Twix?
Oh, I like Twix.
Did you know I had a Twix for the first time like last year?
What?
Yeah.
Do you live under a rock?
I need
Yeah.
a drink.
I like pretty much would only eat. Wait, I said Twix, right?
Twix.
Yeah.
The one with
I
the-
would like only
with
eat
the two.
Snickers, and I'd be like, why would I have something else when I really like Snickers? And then last year Matt was like, you should try a Twix, and I'm like, I've never had one before. I don't think I like it. And he's like, what do you mean you don't like it? You
But
should
you don't know.
try it.
You've never had it.
So then I had it. Now I'm obsessed.
So
They're
what,
so good.
What
They're
other
so
things
good.
have you never had? Because you should have told me this before this episode started. I would have brought all the Halloween
I
candies.
have Twix in my apartment right now.
I was just saying in my purse. And be like, that's great.
I've never really had a Milky
I have them in my
Way.
bra.
You haven't had a Milky Way? It's like,
No.
I don't know why I'm clutching my boob right now.
you're like,
You're
oh
that
my God,
worried
you've
about
never
it?
had a Milky Way?
Snickers without the peanuts.
It's
Yeah.
it's
No,
creamy
but
smooth
I like
caramel
peanuts.
and nougat.
We need to have a candy tasting festivity, like a charcuterie board of
You know what we should
candy.
do? We should do a test. Like in Seinfeld, when George was trying to figure out who ate his candy bars, so he put all the different candy
Yeah.
bars out, and he's like, "Okay, which one is that?" It's the candy test.
Oh,
should
so
do the
like they
candy
would be
test.
unwrapped?
They'd be unwrapped, and they'd all be in a row, and then
Don't
we
they
have
all
to
look the
bite
same?
them and
No.
figure out which one's which.
Some of them have veins, like
Yeah, we should do that.
like
Some
Snickers.
of them have veins.
Snickers have veins, like appendages. I saw it in a meme.
I feel like they all look. They have like
No.
the
Okay, we're
swirlies.
blindfolded, and we taste them. We go, that tastes like a.
I feel like that would be so easy though, or would
No.
it not be? Because
No,
you
I feel like
have-
it'd be really hard because, like, I feel like
if you gave
they
me a
all
s-
kind of have the same sort of
no.
ingredients.
If you
Snickers
gave
have
me-
nuts, darling.
Yeah, if you
Snickers
gave
have
me
nuts.
a Snickers and you gave me a Milky Way, and then you also gave me a Twix, even the
Snickers-
fun size, I could
Snickers
tell
is
you
the
immediately
man.
which
He's
is
got
which.
the nuts.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I feel like I could.
He's got the nuts.
Do you like Reese's?
Oh, I love Reese's.
Do you like
yeah.
paydays?
I've never had a payday.
For fuck's sake.
I don't.
I don't think I
You're
like them.
stretching me,
What is it?
Willie. A payday.
It's basically
It's
like,
like-
Isn't
caramel.
it caramel and
Have you ever had
peanuts?
Take Five?
No.
Yes, Take Fives
Take
are
Fives
the jam.
are like what I want as my last meal in jail if I ever get incarcerated.
Ooh,
And
what's
the
your last
penalty?
meal? That's what your last meal
Yeah.
was?
just paydays.
Just Take Fives.
Oh, Take
I'm
Fives,
gonna
sorry.
literally eat
I was like-
5 Take Fives.
I feel like paydays are the redheaded stepchild of the candy bars. I don't know if I can say that, but I did. It's nougat, caramel, get slapped, peanuts without the chocolate on the outside. So there's no chocolate.
Well, that's no fun.
Ew, what's the point?
But it's still good. But if I had the
Not
option of
convinced.
like the Snickers versus the payday, I would always choose the Snickers.
Yeah.
Always.
That's some
That's
bullshit.
why I never had a Twix, is because I always chose the Snickers.
But like, so when you were a child getting Halloween candy,
I trade them off for Snickers.
Would you really? All of them?
Yeah.
Like with who? Who would you?
I
trade
would
them with?
always
My
trade for
friends.
Reese's. That was my thing. Like my kryptonite
Reese's
was
are
Reese's.
good.
the peanut butter cups or the
Yeah.
Reese's
But do you like the
Pieces?
mini
Peanut butter
ones,
cups.
the
All
normal
of them.
sized ones, or the really
I don't
deep
discriminate.
ones?
All sizes.
I have
Ooh.
Reese's in the freezer, but they're Easter. Have you ever frozen them?
No.
They're
Could we put them in my mouth?
we could, but you have to go get them. They're
Go
in the
get 'em.
freezer. You're the closest to the freezer. When you open it, it's all the way to the right on the top shelf. It's a yellow package.
Are they
And they're from Easter.
They're from Easter. They're frozen. Of course, they're edible. You preserve them in the
That's
freezer.
true.
What about Butterfingers? Did you guys
Oh, you got to turn the light on.
Oh,
No, that's the garbage disposal.
oh my god.
The light's over there. Look.
Wait,
Hey,
the Butterfingers are the ones that's like crunchy.
that way.
When I worked at the roller dome,
I'm trying to tell her where the light is.
when I worked at the roller rink, I would literally eat like 4 of those a day, because when I would work the snack bar, I would just eat the Butterfingers like nonstop, and I would have like 4
Like full
in a
size
day.
Butterfingers?
Yeah, full size Butterfingers.
You know
4 to
what?
5 of them each ones.
I love chocolate and I don't love peanut butter. Like I like peanut butter, but I don't love it.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you find them? Bring them all over here. But for
She's
some-
just grabbing
she's
one
gonna
for
get
herself,
for-
and then we can screw off apparently.
I always have like a thing where everyone's like, don't like Butterfinger, and I never would really want it, but when I have it, it's good.
Yeah, I
But
can
I
see
never
that.
like would choose to, if I'm at the store and I'm buying something, I would never choose to buy it.
I think it's also, there's certain like the cookies that you get from like Safeway that are like prepackaged, like they have a specific taste that you crave, but like if I want a cookie, I'm not gonna, like, you know, I have to crave that specific taste. If I want a candy bar,
I almost forgot I had my baby melon over there. I
what
just
are you
saw
putting
him.
those on your
Oh.
mosquito bites?
Yeah.
I don't.
Triggered.
Sorry, I'm very loud and obnoxious. I don't know. Is it
Oh,
hard
I
to bite?
chipped my nail polish.
Fuck, this is good.
Have you ever had a Reese's egg from the freezer?
I did now.
No.
Dude, this is lit.
Have you ever had frozen Pop-Tarts? Apparently that's a thing too.
I have not. We've done the frozen Twinkies, but never the frozen Pop-Tarts. Oh, how did you bite that?
In my teeth, bitch. Very real.
There's like smoke coming out. I can't get mine open.
Very cold.
I'm a sad human.
Ooh.
These
One
are
of the
from-
things-
Me, I'm poor.
I'm actually really excited about for Halloween this year. Because, like, as much as last year was really fun,
These,
felt like I'm
they're
telling
expired.
a good story.
hold on,
Oh,
sorry.
no, are they?
They Best
have
by
the poop?
12/2019. You know what? It's not, and they were in the freezer, so they are preserved. It's fine. It's chocolate and peanut butter. It can't go bad.
Chocolate, when it gets all
You
chalky,
don't look convincing. You're not even looking at me in the eye. You're like, it's just
it's fine.
It's not that bad.
Just eat it,
Mom,
Ashley.
You can't call me right now. I'm doing something important.
Mom.
I was
Stop.
trying to tell you a heartfelt story
sorry, I
about what I was
interrupted you.
doing for Halloween. this
Okay,
year.
go.
I was saying that like we just were running around like assholes last year, like fucking willy nilly, and I was like, "Isn't it nice to just hunker down for like the 7th month in a row?"
No, it's not.
Like I haven't. I really just want to like buy a nice fleece blanket and like buy some Yankee candles and like get my TV to work and like watch some like proper
Watch
movies.
Tusk?
Like no.
I was not finished. Tusk.
No. I just like want to do like a chill.
You want to be an old lady.
I want to do
Like
an
a
old
proper
lady.
old lady.
I want to like.
You just said I want to do an old lady.
That's what she wants for Halloween.
It's the expired
All she-
Reese's.
yeah.
I want to do like an old lady. Like I was gonna say, I was gonna do an old lady night. Like I want to do like hot cocoa and like, but like,
what
with
you do at
whiskey
your
in it.
grandma's house.
Yeah, like if I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't walk anymore. What do I do? And I still have Halloween. I'd sit and hopefully my TV works.
Like light a pumpkin spice candle.
Yeah.
With your fleece
If I
blankie.
could find out a way to make my TV work without hooking the HDMI to my laptop, I would be so happy.
Well,
And
you
then I
know-
want chocolate.
Oh, because you need a signal.
Yeah.
So you need.
Lord knows I don't have that.
Oh wait, we forgot a very important story of why you. So when we were talking about that, I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the ceiling.
Oh, I'm gonna cry already.
When we were talking about carving watermelons, Ashley writes in the group chat, and she's, what did you say? You said, I'm going to bring a mini melon.
a mini melon.
because she had an unfortunate accident. So now you have to tell them about.
Well, let me show you George first.
It totally looks more like a pumpkin with the lines
It does.
in it too.
And George will have his time. In time. But not this time.
Oh my God, it's like me earlier.
Wait, like, can I see it? Because I wanted to try
Smells
it.
good.
It smells real good. What is this?
Anyways, I don't know. It's a Korean melon from Mexico. That's what the sticker
The
said.
stickers. It's called a Korean melon, and it said
That's from Mexico.
made in Mexico or grown in
We
Mexico.
don't judge. We're all mixing pot. But anyways, I had an incident last Monday.
But what do you do with it? Sorry.
You eat
Eat
it.
it. It's like a.
I was cutting the fringe on my lovely new lampshade. And like, you know how they tell kids, they're like, don't run with scissors. Don't do all this. I was literally standing like a proper adult, listening to fucking Beethoven, like a little bougie ass motherfucker. I'm cutting these things. What do? I just drop the scissors like, are you watching me?
Oh, sorry.
Like,
gonna try
just
some?
drop it. Full on, like,
know.
literally
Wait, why is this
straight into my foot.
Just eat it.
No one's listening.
I'm listening straight.
You
into your
dropped the
foot.
scissors on your foot.
I dropped
we
them
get it.
straight into my foot. The freaking
Were they stuck? Like, was it like
it literally,
like-
yeah, it did that.
Like that?
It literally went like this. This is my foot, guys.
That didn't seem so bad.
Oh.
No, but it went in a centimeter and it was bleeding everywhere, and so I had to get it glued. And my foot.
What
like
did you glue it with?
No, I went to
glue?
urgent care.
Oh, you actually went to the
Yeah.
doctor.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Literally-
thought you super.
No, I didn't
did
glue
I.
it.
I
I don't
would've
have
glued it
I
with
don't
super
have
glue.
glue. I have nail glue. That's not.
You
good.
could
sure.
That's the same thing.
You want to try it?
It tastes like cantaloupe.
It smells delicious. Korean melon from Mexico is
Damn, that's nasty good.
nasty good or
Yeah,
good?
that's nasty good. That slaps.
Fuck off. You spit it out.
Anyways, no, I didn't. I just
Oh.
couldn't finish it. It was a big piece.
Okay,
I
hold
just
on.
had Reese's, for fuck's sake. Anyways, I
seeds
stabbed
off.
my foot. And then
Did they give you stitches or just glued it
they
together?
just glued it. And then so.
Next time, call me. I'll do it for you for free.
Well, so I'm not done yet.
How much
So
do they charge you?
then the next day I wake up and my foot is literally the size of a pumpkin. Like literally it's swollen as shit. And then you guys text me a day later. You're like, what should we do? Should we carve like pumpkins? And I'm looking
you
at
didn't
my
say
foot.
anything though. When
I know
initially.
because I was mortified and traumatized.
I
and
didn't
I was
see
like,
it on your Instagram story, so I didn't
because
know
I
what
was
happened.
really scared to show because I was in my hamburger slippers for 4 days because like
Oh,
my
but you're
foot-
gonna show your hot dog legs?
Yeah, I know I am. It was
Well,
after the hot dog legs.
It's fine
but-
though because you came over here and then we're like, oh, AJ's gonna cut all the tops off, and then we turn around and you're there with like the freaking power tool.
Yeah,
drilling
doing
them.
it anyways.
But anyways, it's unswollen now. It's glued up, and we're good.
Can we
but
see
I,
it?
Well, I got
She had
my
tights on. That's what she came over and I
But
was
if
like,
you feel right here, you can feel the wound. Can you
oh, I feel a
harder?
bump.
Yeah,
I feel a bump.
that's the glue.
Oh,
We love that.
Ow, it hurts.
It snaps.
that does
slaps.
not
It
slap.
Are you gonna carve this little baby
Yeah,
guy?
give me my baby.
I'm gonna take his guts out.
Give me
Hold on.
Jerome.
Are you gonna take his guts out?
No.
Just do
just
it
gonna-
anyways. That's fine.
What do I want to make him?
Do
I don't
a
know.
smiley face.
You might have to.
I don't want to do anymore. I don't want kids.
You were. It's such a nice little thing.
I don't want him anymore. What am I going to do with him?
I'm just eating the melon.
I was looking at him longingly because it's the most longing look I've had in a while. So thanks for ruining that.
Cute.
But now I'll have to fuck with Jerome.
If you've never had a Korean melon,
It's really good.
it's like a
cantaloupe.
crunchy cantaloupe.
I got it at
It's
Vaughn's,
crunchy.
guys. It's in the international fruit tray with the fucking passion fruit. It looks
It's
like
with the-
dragon ass.
You know when she came over and you're eating the watermelon? Oh wait, you have news to say about what you drank this week.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
This is
great.
like
let me drink my whiskey
Wait,
before I
is
tell
everyone
everyone the
sitting
good
down?
news.
Is everyone hold on to your butts?
Hold on to your butts.
I've been taking a whole lot of healthy approaches to life lately. And I drank 6 water bottles.
In 1 week.
In,
In
1
1
week.
week.
Which I am convinced fully that the 8 of 8 rule is bullshit. 8 ounces of 8 waters. Or whatever the fuck. fucking 8 glasses of 8-ounce waters. Fuck that. No.
That's a lot of water.
That's a
I
lot of
don't
water.
drink that much water.
No, that's bullshit.
Cameron hydrates very much, and I don't think he even drinks that much water.
So a bottle of water is like 24 ounces, which is 3. And that's 3 more than I was usually getting. But I have to say, skin is popping.
Listen,
Lips are fake, but it's helping. Oops.
we are on episode like 45 or something. Like we're like in the mid 40s from, I would believe, like episode 1, 2, or 3, like at the very beginning.
Water
We were
blue.
talking about
But-
water, and you were like, "Hey, water is gross."
Well, you know what sealed the deal for me when we went to Salem? And then I ordered a glass of water after my drink, and I was like, I'm going to get water. And I had a gnat in it. Everyone had normal water, and mine had a dead-ass bugs floating on the top. And I was like,
That's extra. You have to usually
That's
pay extra
protein.
for that.
it's not
protein.
a ganache. It's not arugula. It's like a fucking bug. It's not a dash like
A
salt
sprinkle
bay.
of-
We're
yeah.
not here to slap
I mean,
on some
I
salt.
have to say that you did have kind of like things against you when it came to water, but you've come a long way.
Yeah.
And it really makes me feel shitty about myself that I was trying to convince you for 40 fucking episodes that water's good for you.
I got a
and
trainer.
some trainer was like, you should drink water. And you're like, okay.
Well, now my muscles are popping.
Well,
Wow.
you know, I was looking out for you before trainer was, just so you know.
Whatever.
She appreciates me in different ways, I guess.
No, I just needed it from a health professional to be like, hey, if you want to look like you can throw a man across the room, you should have a little bit more water. And I was
mean,
like, I want to do that.
My approach was just different. I guess I should have just came
You were
at
like,
you with
Ashley
like,
needs to take a shit.
I was like, you're just plugged up. Maybe have some water.
I like have 10 months worth of Jerome in me.
Well, one fun fact that you may have not known is watermelon is actually super hydrating, and
Because it's water.
It's what I
It's
know,
a watermelon.
but it also has shut up. It has lots of other nutrients in it that are
water.
very good for you besides water.
And melon. It has melon in it. Did you
It
know?
has seeds. Did your parents
You know-
ever tell you that the seeds would grow watermelons in your
Yes, they
stomach?
did.
Yeah.
And I would eat
Is
them
that real?
anyway.
Yeah, you have to smoke cigarettes to like stop to kill them.
Okay, nicotine Bombay over here.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode.
Once you just eat the watermelon
Crack is
seeds,
whack,
you
but-
smoke crack, it cancels it out, and then you don't have watermelon babies in your belly. But yes, my parents did tell me that. And
There was a book too, wasn't there? Because I remember the illustration where it was like a tree was growing in the kid's
oh, is that where it
stomach.
came from?
So rude.
I don't know where it's from.
I don't know. It's
It was there before, that's why he wrote the book.
well, yeah, I'm sure that the saying about if you eat the seeds, you grow a watermelon.
Maybe that's why I ate a penny, because I thought I'd like grow a bank inside.
This isn't Animal Crossing. You can't just like bury money and then money
that would
trees
be
grow.
money trees would be. I mean, if anything could be the
That's
like
a Kendrick
the
Lamar
solving
song.
to 2020 is if you could grow money trees.
Yeah.
If you could
Yeah.
grow money trees, like things would be turning around.
We're
for
gonna
the
have so
better.
much more crime. All those people are like plant obsessed.
protect
Like,
their trees.
like I'm a plant mom, and it's like all money
What
trees.
is
They
what
get
is the
robbed.
trend with plants? That's the new trend.
Okay, so I recently was told by 3 people that I'm a bad plant mom.
Do you spritz your plants? Because aren't you supposed to
No.
spray them?
I don't know.
Certain ones.
Nobody
water them,
tells
spray
me.
them.
So I have 1 living plant. I had 4 last year, but like plants die. I don't
Did
know.
you just go buy plants?
I did. I just
You
got.
only have
I
one?
bought. I have 4 now.
Oh, okay.
I have 4, and then a fake one because I was like, I can't handle.
That's
it's like
where
having
I'm
children.
at. Fake plants.
So, anyways, also speaking of plants, because as you know, I keep my apartment very cold, so I'm like keeping them in the house because they're like they're my bitches.
Yeah, but they need.
So I've been watering them, but then I wake up this morning subsequently, and there's mold on the.
You're watering too much.
Really? See, I don't know this.
overwatering.
I
It's
thought
a
it was
thing.
because my apartment's at 40 degrees.
I mean, that's probably not helping because they do need it to be at a
probably
certain temperature.
can't like a certain temperature to be able to like absorb it or something.
Yeah,
Check the
anyways,
Googles.
The plant thing is a plant thing, and I don't. I commend anyone who can do the thing because I can't keep anything alive, including myself. But I'm just like,
Well, when we were traveling a lot, we had a cool bamboo plant in this like cool glass skull, and we kept it alive for like quite a few years. But we were traveling so much, so we would come back in between, and I'm like, oh, the plant only has like
It's like
this
having
much.
children.
Yeah, and so we only had that one until finally that one got like moldy and died.
The thing is like I remember in Animal Crossing when I was playing it. No, when I was little, and I would decorate my house, and I would always add certain plants because I was like, plants made it feel like more like it felt weird.
Yeah.
It felt beautiful. And then in real life, ironically, I'm like, fuck that shit. But then like now that I have them, like, oh, that's really nice. It's kind of like Animal
Full
Crossing.
circle.
Yeah.
I think what it is now that people are home,
Yeah.
they can take care of
You
things.
have to talk to them. That's what my friend told me. He was like, you got to talk to them. I was like, what am I going to
What do
say?
you say to your plants?
Anything you would say to a friend.
I'd be like, do my eyebrows match?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they'd be like,
but they don't talk back to you.
You can go, look at my foot. I just dropped scissors on them.
Yeah.
Don't you feel
They'd be
bad
like-
for me?
they'd be like, you dumb bitch.
I
Yours
kill
can't because
plants.
it's covered in mold.
Yeah.
No,
yours
just
can't
the
talk.
just the soil.
We just scoop that out.
Well, I don't have time. I'm here. I'm not home.
I mean, I love the idea of like plants and stuff in the house, but we are still
Yeah.
kind of traveling back and forth, so we're not home all the time
Yeah.
to make sure that they stay alive. So fake plants.
Yeah.
Just get the fake
I got a
little
big
ones.
old
Not
fake one
real
on my
ones.
patio, and his name is George.
Well, I like outside.
Everyone's name is George, apparently.
I like outside.
everything is my, like,
outside
George.
plants and foliage. Like inside, I'm
Yeah.
like inside is for my antiques and my cool little things, and then outside in the garden is where the plants and the
You have a garden though, like you have like a backyard-ish
yeah.
thing. I have a patio that gets shit on by pigeons to the point where I'm just like,
Well, that's
why
like
even
That's
fertilizer.
nutrients
Yeah.
for the plants.
No, it doesn't look good on my patio. It looks like I'm gonna have a nice romantic dinner out here, and then it looks like someone shit everywhere, and I have to bleach it, and then my head hurts, and then my eyes
Oh my
hurt,
God.
and then I'm like, here's the dinner.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how to help you with
It
that.
sounds like a personal problem.
How do you get the pigeons not to shit on your patio?
I need
Tinfoil.
a. What do pigeons not like?
Tinfoil. That's what they do for cats. Where if you don't want them jumping on your counters, and
Every
stuff,
time
you
I'm
put
out on my patio, I'm
tinfoil
gonna wear a
down.
tinfoil hat and just sit exactly where they shit. They're like, no. They like deviate their butts the other way.
Wait,
Yeah.
do you have like a neighbor or somewhere that's like has bird food where they're sitting
No.
constantly and shitting?
It's like you've seen my apartment building.
Yeah.
There's like these weird like angular things. So like my thing is this way, and then the one above me is angled this way. So the birds, they sit on that angle and they shit down into mine.
Oh, well, you just gotta.
Happy Halloween.
No,
Make it an
maybe
umbrella.
you get bird seeds so that they'll change their mind and go on yours and then poop on the people below them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I poop on the people below.
Yeah.
You put bird seed out and take a shit on people on the sidewalk.
Knowing your building, I would be surprised if that's probably not the first time someone does that.
You get a bird feeder on your patio so the birds come and eat because they usually don't want to shit where they're eating, right?
But I don't
feel
want to
like
look
they
at
don't
them
wanna poop where
either.
they're eating.
They're like,
But they're get a cat.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I have one Rocky. I'm gonna get Rocky.
Are you gonna get Rocky?
I might.
We're like
He comes with a bell.
he's a little high maintenance. I feel like, but we did discover that like the solution is take the bell away because you can't ring the bell if he doesn't
probably
have the bell.
just bitches. I've never
He
had a
probably
cat.
now.
FYI, I'm just thinking about it.
But he's real cute and he had a collar. He has a little paw on
Well,
the
it doesn't
bell.
come with a collar. He was dressed for Christmas. There's probably his.
What
So
is
okay, so I've been
happening?
looking into adopting a cat, and I was like, well, I gotta look at multiple places. My friend, she came over and we got drunk, and then we were like looking at cats, and she was like, look at Rocky. Rocky comes with a bell, and he rings it when he needs something. And
This is a smart cat.
I think, oh fuck.
Well, all cats are smart.
Well, but
I'm just saying, like,
the thing
for
is,
them
the
to-
look in Rocky's eye
He's a
looks
good
like
looking-
he's good looking, but I feel like he's a little bit like he needs a lot. Like he needs more from me than I
Ashley
need.
wants a cat, but she wants a cat that will feed itself. Look at how cute he is. He's like kind of like beastly looking, like he's got long
He's
fur. And he's got his
majestic.
little paws.
He
Show
looks
the
like
camera. I don't know.
He
if they can
sounds
see
like
it.
he would have like Morgan Freeman's voice and be like,
like very deep.
hey, I like my bell and I like you to feed me at all hours.
Listen, but cats, you just put the food out.
We have a like a automated thing that turns because Jaina, our cat, was like waking us up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, being like, "Hey,
Well, that's my
come
favorite
feed me."
time.
Yeah.
Come
I
feed
would love
well,
that.
okay, that's good for you, but I'd like to sleep until like 9.
Maybe
Like,
I
feed yourself.
need a.
So wait, what does the returning thing do?
So you set it for a time. It's like we call it Robo Dad, her Robo Dad. So like whenever
I need
when
one
it's
of
at
those.
7 a.m. and then 7 at night, it'll turn and it'll
Release
open up
the
her
food.
food
You
so
know
that
what's
she'll
interesting
go
is
and eat it.
people have problems like my cats and our cats now, our entire lives. People have problems where they're like, oh, my cat wakes me up to feed them. But our cats eat dry food and the food's just always out. Like
We
don't
can't do that
feed
because
her.
we have Leota and she will go and eat the food.
Oh, so we put it up on a counter so that
Yeah.
the dogs can't get to it. But yeah, the cats are very like self-sufficient.
Yeah, they
we do
usually
have a
are.
litter robot, which is real cool. Like where they, it's like a robotic litter box.
Is it the one that tells you if they're sick or something?
No, I don't know if this one
the
does
fuck?
it.
Those ones are crazy. There was like a Kickstarter and it literally looked like a small spaceship that your cat goes in and
Is
does
it the
its
round
business.
one?
The big
And it's
round
like
thing?
big round.
That's a real thing now.
And
Yeah,
then
we had
if
that.
you go in, if like I think there's like an app that goes along with it,
Yeah.
and it'll tell you if if they're in there for too long, if
like by their
their
habits.
pee schedule and all that stuff.
Huh.
And it's
We have
supposed
the
to tell
app.
you if they're
Like a
something's
regular.
wrong, yeah.
I never use the app. It just kind of, she goes in there and every time she pees or poops, it's like a little rotating thing.
it does
so
the thing.
it basically spins out and there's like a little grate that catches the litter and discards the poop. And then it'll tell you when it's full and then you just empty the tray and dump it.
Well, that's cute.
That's
so
cool.
you don't really have
I
to.
had a cat. I cat sat, and one of the cats, it knocked over all my shit, and I was like,
It's like that
this
video.
is the problem because you're like,
I have so many delicate items.
Yeah,
and it
you're-
was like, let me just jump on everything. Let me jump on your fireplace. And I was like, that's where my antiques are.
So you would have to get a cat that is older. Like
I want-
you can't get a kitten because a kitten's just going to
They
get into
want to
everything.
play with everything.
I don't want to play. I want to nap.
So you have to get like a senior. You can adopt a senior kitty, but the only thing is if you get like when you adopt a senior kitty, it means they're not going to be around as long.
I
So
want
if
to
you
get
attached,
I want to get one with a disability. Like that's my thing.
so that
And
it's
I
extra
found one.
needy.
I found one with 3 legs, and I was like, it's so cute. Like I
but it's
want.
going to be extra needy.
I don't care.
You say that now.
Well, because it can't run.
But I
That-
feel like next episode, like she gets the cat and it's going to be on the couch. Like just leave it. Or here, you want to do cat?
No, I'm gonna be a proper mother. Honestly, anyone who's been in a relationship with me knows that I am a mother figure
will
because
take
y'all
care
are
of-
fucking can't handle your shit, and I take care of you. So I would take care of a cat.
You just got to find the right cat, or the right cat has to find you.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, they that's what they
but
say.
they
that
don't have
choose you.
internet. I do.
But yeah, that's true. But right now you're adopting via your phone, your cellular device. So
You know, it just takes time. Right now, I got my melons.
what's the criteria for your cat?
I need it to be an early riser.
Okay.
I need it
Which
to
most
be.
cats are.
I like a chonky boy.
Okay.
I
Fluff.
need to I like a no, not fluffy, just chonky.
She wants a fat cat.
I want a Scottish fold cat, but they're very expensive, so we're not gonna do that.
If anyone knows about a Scottish fold cat up for adoption, please
Chonky
let us
boys,
know.
there's none. I've looked. I want it to not sit on me while I'm working on my laptop. It can sit on my lap, but like not on my laptop.
This also is going to have a checklist for the cat.
I would love it to have little legs so it couldn't jump on me all the time. But I choose when it jumps on me.
Okay.
And then it like just loves me when I need it to, because I need it sometimes.
I mean, that is a cat. They pay attention to you sometimes, and sometimes they don't.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends because I had a
I've
cat that
always
was
been
very
afraid.
needy.
I've always been
That's
afraid that
not
it wouldn't
okay.
love me back. And I'm like, oh, what if it's like, yeah.
Well, one of our cats, like, she loves Cameron, like, to the point where he could go outside and just say her name, and she comes and, like, prances and walks right up to him and does her cute little thing and rolls on her back. And, like, I go outside, and I'm like, oh, Tink. And she's right there, and she's looking at me, and she'll turn around and, like, sit down. And I'm like, why are you such a bitch to me?
She's
I
like,
just want
"Bye."
to love you. But then there's like very rare moments where she'll just like come up and like
Yeah.
want love. But for the most part, it's his cat.
Yeah.
Like he is her person and that's just how it is and nothing's going to change that. And she loves you in her own way, which is usually like rolling her eyes and like scratching you.
That's
but
Jaina.
That's her.
I really
her
want
way.
one that doesn't throw up in my bed either.
Oh, that's
throws
every
up.
cat.
What?
Yeah.
We woke up like what was it last week and we hear the I can't even like mimic the and it's like 6 o'clock in the fucking morning and she's under the bed like barfing on shoes. And then there was one time we had been gone for the weekend and we come back and our other cat, one of them threw up on the comforter and then the other cat pissed on my Spirit Hood blanket. That's like $150 blanket, is my favorite blanket. And we go to bed and it was late at night and I'm like, what does that smell? Like the window was open, but you couldn't, like it had been there for a couple of days because it had been gone. And I pull the blanket up because I'm cold and I was like, ugh, and she peed all in it. It soaked through the blanket, through the comforter. Luckily we have like a mattress protector and it smelled like cat. He's laughing like it's so funny. And I was so mad at her. And at first I thought it was Tink because she's the one that sleeps in our bed. So I was so mad at her and I was like,
stink.
I put her nose in it to be like, this is you, bad cat. And then
she's like, this isn't mine.
And then I put it out in the garage to wash it and she goes up to the blanket and she's smelling it. And I'm like, if it was her own pee, she wouldn't be curious smelling it. And I was like, it's the turd. The cat, the turd. We call her the turd. She's a turd. She came downstairs, pissed on the blanket and marked her territory and then was like, peace out. So there's also those kinds of things that no matter what kind of animal you get, that just comes with the territory. So be prepared.
Yeah, Jaina throws up everywhere. She like throws up on our couch. Like there'll be times where we wake up and we're walking out to like, start our day and we look down and we're like, oh, the cat puked all over the couch. Wonderful. This is a great day. But she's just like Tink, where she like loves Matt. Like we'll be watching TV or like a movie or something and she'll like be laying on Matt and the look on her face is just like, I love you. Like I would die for you. And I'm just like, oh my God. And Matt's just like, why don't you love me like this?
Yeah, they definitely have their own personalities. So the best thing is to adopt something. A cat
is Tink and Turd boys or girls?
Girls.
Okay.
Wait,
boys. What's yours?
Jane is a girl. Usually boys are more prone to like marking territory and stuff.
I want a boy.
You get them fixed, but sometimes they pee. But if you get one that's already older and has like its own, they already know its temperament. They know that.
I want an elderly male.
Yeah. You just have to do your research. And as much as the kitten is like always what everyone wants, kittens are a lot of work.
They're little and piss everywhere.
For you, it's going to be too much. I feel like you're going to be like, nope, we don't like this. It's going to jump in, knock something over, and you're going to kick it out.
Can't even handle a Roomba.
You're going to put it out with the pigeons.
It's like that video where the lady, there's like a glass thing on the table and the cat's sitting near it and he's going like this. Yeah. And then she's like, no. And he's like,
fuck you.
Yeah.
And then knocks it off the
I have
table.
too many delicate items. Like I have people who come over, like my friends, and they'll get like kind of a little wasted and they'll lay down on my sofa and start like tapping things off my wall. And I'm like, you're a human being. You're 34. Why are you doing this? Like for me to have a cat, I'm like, they're going to be knocking off all of my surgical tools.
And they're not going to listen to you when you tell them no. So
tell them that just makes them want to do it more.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're getting close. You're getting close.
It's
to
gonna be like the water situation.
Water. Yeah.
You're gonna fight us for the longest time.
I'm gonna buy a Jeep, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, she drives."
You're gonna be hydrated. You're gonna have an animal to care for, plants that are alive, and a car.
Wow.
Adulting.
20
slaps my own ass.
And I know we were supposed to talk about Halloween stuff, but now we're just talking about like being adults
this is turned
in quarantine.
It got turned.
So hopefully you enjoyed that, and if not, oh well.
Like we got real sad for a moment talking about how sad Halloween's gonna be, and it was a downer, and then all of a sudden we picked it up by talking about Ashley.
My life.
And your life is turning around for the best, and you're gonna have a furry little friend soon, and it's all gonna be great. So with that, anything else to add, ladies?
No.
But to light my pumpkin on fire.
You know, we're gonna go light these guys up and probably put them outside for a day before they rot because it's like 100 degrees.
Think they're gonna keep.
You're not gonna keep it?
No, I don't think it's gonna keep.
I think
I don't think it's gonna.
I'm gonna put mine in my freezer so every time someone gets ice and they're like, "Ooh, it's like a beverage."
Anytime I him, so they have to take everything out to get the ice out.
Well, it's like anytime I look in your fridge and you still have your wedding cake toppers, and I'm like, oh,
listen. Okay, so when we got married, you know, they give you the top of the cake, but we left the cake in the car because we went to Disneyland the next day. So the cake kind of turned into a big pile of cake mush. We like had a piece of it and then we're like, we can't keep this, we'll throw it away. But on the top of our cake were these little white chocolate skull things that had like raspberry mousse in them. And so we're like, oh, we'll take those home and we'll keep them. And they're literally in our fridge. We got married in 2015.
It's been that long.
It's going to be 5 years this October. And
We should have tried to eat that instead of the Reese's.
Well,
Shit.
what's the tradition? Like the next year, you're supposed to you eat it like as a celebratory thing.
Oh, I've never heard that.
I
but
don't know. I'm not a
I'm not
tradition
married.
type person. I'm not a marriage tradition person, so I don't know all those things. But we kept it in the fridge, and then we were gonna try to eat it. But our fridge freezes everything. So it's like white chocolate. It's been in there for a year. We go to put like the fork in it and nothing happens. And so we're like, okay, never mind. It's just sugar. We don't need
That's
it.
why they
anyway.
made the microwave.
Well, it'll just melt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you put it in for 10 seconds.
But we don't
It's
really,
all
we just want to
goopy.
eat like raspberry mousse and white chocolate that's been in the fridge for a year. But
I
every
do.
time I try to throw it away, Cameron makes me feel bad. And he's like, but it's from our wedding. And I'm like,
Maybe that's what's keeping your relationship alive is that you have.
oh, well,
that.
now I can never throw it
Now
away.
you can never throw it away because that's the day that
It's going to be in 20 years, no matter where we are in the world, it is going to be in the back corner of the fridge, decayed. But to be fair, it looks the same,
it
right?
looks. Yeah,
It looks priceless.
It looks
It's-
this exact.
You should get it polyurethaned and like put it on a fucking
Put it in
shelf.
resin.
Yeah, that's
is
what it
resin
is.
it.
so like crusty though.
Get
and,
it
like,
on one
not
of those
crusty,
like
but, broken.
Get it on a wooden plaque like those fillet of
We
fish.
can make it in
like,
bronze.
Give me that fillet of fish.
What?
It was like a fucking thing.
From McDonald's?
I don't know. I think it was.
Filet fish is from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like this.
You can't get them after midnight. I don't know if you guys know that.
What?
Anyways, you know, like
I just know you're ordering from. Wait, hold on. You're ordering You're ordering from
Slap.
Postmates, and it says you can't order certain things after a certain time, and that's one of the ones that you can't order.
that's very specific.
That
But
is
no,
very
it's like, you know how
specific.
they have like those wooden plaques, and there was that fish at one moment, and it had the head, and it came out.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was
it
like
talked.
Filet, okay.
fillet of
not
fish.
the fish, the
Filet of
singing
fish,
fish.
yes.
That's
Singing-
not his
that's-
name.
What's to me?
all I pictured when you said that is like a wooden plaque on a wall with the Filet-O-Fish hamburger, like little buns on the wall.
Or I thought it was
Definitely.
like one of those like a cheese and cracker
Like a
plate, but
charcuterie?
but it's just fillet of fishes.
I don't know what we were talking about.
Isn't his
live.
name
Oh,
Billy?
my wedding topper.
Billy
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah.
Billy Bob the wallfish, not
Billy
the
Bob
Filet-O-Fish.
Thornton.
So maybe we will do something with that chocolate skull
Resin.
resin
Let's smush it.
and break our love. Wow.
Yeah. What do you want them to break
She
up?
said that if I throw it away, our love is going to die.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Story of my life. You don't listen to anything I say to
This
you.
is why I'll die alone.
Let's have the your instructor or whatever, your fitness instructor
fitness
that told
instructor?
you to drink water. Let's have her here and just reiterate everything that we're saying, and maybe you'll listen.
Is it a her or him?
It's a him. Oh, it's a big him. It's a
now
big
you don't
boy.
even listen to him over me. My heart.
I pay him. So it's
Okay,
fine.
you pay him.
I pay him
So it's like
to
I
yell
have
at
to
me.
say useful information to her because
Yeah.
she's paying me. You don't pay me to tell you
Not
useful
yet.
things, but I tell you because I love you. Okay, remember that. And with that sad note, you're looking at me so sad.
I can't believe you.
This is
not
never
sad.
going to see the light of day.
This is probably never going to see the light of day. Cameron's going to hate editing this episode. He's going to be like, what the hell were you guys talking about for 1 hour and 1 minute and 48 seconds? But you're welcome for all of you watching and listening out there. And if you want to catch more of our episodes, you can go to, oh my God,
Let'sGetSpooky.com.
You can also listen on iTunes and Spotify. So thanks, Fiends, for joining. And I'm Leanna Vamp.
AJ.
Ashley.
And don't forget to
Stay spooky.
That's a problem for future Cam.
All I see is his eyes. Like if you focus really hard around the microphone, and it's like death glare.
Yeah, he's so upset. Oh, the
Oh,
bird
there
came
it
out.
is.